ever caught feelings for someone in the house?
Feelings. What type of feelings? Define
romance.
No. With me, it started with a lot of friends and family who were like, you would kill Big Brother. Like, you should go to Big Brother. Like, I guess they find me entertaining or they find me, and I was like, I think I'm boring. They're like, no, girl, like the things you do.
What's one lie about you on the internet that you'd love to correct?
Lie. Man, I saw a few things. I think someone was like, I have a baby. But I think that's because in the show, I kept on saying, I miss my boys, I miss my boys. And I have 3 boys, but they're not mine. I did not birth them, guys.
Which Big Brother housemate irritated you the most?
Oh, I've been saying it. He knows. Muzi.
It is the Bogart Morning Show. Beautiful people. Chris Breezy, Benny Benson on this one as well, man. Exciting things happening here. Like I told you, we got beautiful people in the building. They deserve horns, man. She deserves horns. DJ, artist, media personalities. We can go on and on. I'm pretty sure they just literally you some titles here, but I'm reading here. But it's okay. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Man, fantastic as always, man. I'm extraordinary every day.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man. Exciting times. How are you feeling?
I'm alive.
I'm alive, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I was talking about how the weather it is outside of air, and we're all talking about how, we skip the other seasons that we actually have here in South Africa, and I'm like, but why is that? So then I was like, clearly we need to, our parents need to get our school fees back because we don't recognize things. You say that it's always about summer, winter, and then
I'm the annoying friend that will remind you it's autumn.
Yeah, no, she made sure that she reminded us, guys, because tonight it's summer and winter.
All right, get the mic closer to you. But welcome to the show, man. And this is the morning show, it's the Bogart Morning Show, and we are happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me, guys.
How's life after Big Brother?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I told myself that, honest answers all the way. Life after Big Brother has a lot of pressure.
Of course, yes.
Sure. I think that is something that I kind of, foresaw coming, that this is something that will happen. I will feel a lot of pressure, but I am taking it easy. I'm taking it day by day. But it's good. I'm not going to lie. The good outweighs the bad. That is a fact.
Of course.
So what's one moment from the Big Brother house that keeps replaying in your head?
One?
Yeah.
I have a lot.
Really?
But I
was
will.
A lot of things happening.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, guys. 9 weeks is not child's play.
Yeah.
But I will say, guys, when I won, that moment is very personal for me. I promised my mother, I was like, I'm gonna win some money for you.
Right.
And then I kept on losing and losing and losing, and I'm like, hi, Bog, and where's the winner? And then when the winner finally just like pulled up, I was like, yeah, there we go. So that moment replays a lot in my head.
I ask this question to a lot of Big Brother guys that came through. How's life after Big Brother and everything else?
Yeah.
But I want to know the real things. Like in real life, like obviously your fame, you say people know you now.
Yeah.
Can you go to the mall, or you one of those people that's like you can't go to the mall because you're tired of taking pictures?
No, I'm not tired.
Okay.
Honestly, it's still, yesterday I was just getting like KFC, like a drive-through, and the guy was like, Siphesihle. And I'm like, hi, Even this morning I was parking somewhere.
Because I actually want to ask my real question that I wanted to ask. Like, have you ever ignored a fan? Like recently?
Ignore?
Or you're still,
Oh, no.
Because other guys like, yo, guys, it's too much.
Yeah.
I want to mention his name, but he was like, oh, guys, it's too much. Sometimes, I ignore them, but I'm not ignoring them because I'm tired.
I get it. No, I feel like with everyone who's approached me, honestly, they've been so respectful. No one has like overwhelmed me where everyone is in my space. Everyone that is... they've shown Ubuntu to me. Like, I've never really had a horrible experience with a fan. There's a time where I could see that the fan was shy, like, because I was just getting something, and they're like, Siphesihle, and I was like, hi, and I could see that she's not sure if she can come or not or whatever, and I just went and I hugged her. I'm like, hey, my babe. So I was like, for me, no, I think I'm more lucky, I guess, in terms of like everyone that's approaching me has been so respectful and so chilled, and
incredible, man. Yeah, Big Brother season 5. It's got a different feeling to it. I won't lie, because unlike the last one, it's a different whole hype. I think it's the energies you guys have. It's different energies and stuff like that, man.
So, did being on the show change how you see yourself at all?
Oh no, and I say that with so much confidence because when I went to the show, I already worked on my self-awareness and I worked on also being content. So I was very self-content and I was quite self-aware. So when I got into the show, it really didn't change the way I see myself at all. Instead, when I look at myself now, I'm like, girl, sometimes you need to give yourself more grace and more credits because I can be very hard on myself. You know, I am my worst critic. I would do something and everyone is like, I was good. And I'm like, no, that needs a lot of work. That needs to be polished. So I think going out of the show, I was like, you know what, girl, you're actually very bold. You know, because sometimes I felt like maybe I'm not much of a risk taker, you know, and going there was like, why the risk?
Why? How did it become about? Like, where the thought is saying, you know what, I want to go to Big Brother? When did that start? Like, did you, were you like watching the show before and then you're like, I think I can do that? And then, you were just like, you know what, let's just go to Big Brother.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
With me, it started with a lot of friends and family who were like, you would kill Big Brother. Like, you should go to Big Brother. Like, I guess they find me entertaining or they find me, you know, and I was like, I think I'm boring. They're like, no, girl, like the things you do and whatever. I was like, And then it slowly, it's like they planted the seed and they left me with the seed. They were like, boop, and they were gone. And then for me, it started to actually become a dream of mine. I was like, actually, I would like to go to Big Brother. Actually, I want to go to Big Brother. So let me start auditioning.
So when you were in the house, were you playing a strategy or were you just being yourself?
Zero strategies on my side. Like, honestly,
how do you come up with a strategy in there? Like, how does it work?
I was about to say, I'm under the assumption, I stand to be corrected, that you can come up with a strategy in terms of, character, role playing, or saying, you know what, this time around, I'm going to be the villain. You know, someone can actually make, a conscious decision and be like, I'm going to be the villain. I'm going to make sure I'm mean to everyone. I'm going to show them, So you can actually sit down and strategize. I believe you can. But with me, I've always said this before. I'm such an overthinker. So if I were to have a strategy, and Big Brother's very unpredictable, and he throws me with a curveball, that strategy is going to crumble, right? And then I'm going to panic, and that can affect my entire game throughout. So that was not going to work for me. I wish I had one. Maybe I would have won. Like, maybe I was going to get the 2 million.
I want to bring back to like when the people who were suggesting that you should go on Big Brother and everything else. Tell us a little bit more. DJ, artist, media personality. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Like before. Like, tell us about that life.
Yeah.
Is that something you're doing before Big Brother as well?
Way before.
Tell it. When did that start?
Way.
Actually.
So I have been singing my whole life. In school, from the choirs to church. So I've been a vocalist or a singer my whole life. But because of my love for music and sound, 2017, I started to DJ. However, I was very inconsistent because I had a 9 to 5, and 9 to 5s can be I had a very hectic one. When I was working at a bank, it can be very demanding.
Hey,
I was
up to you. Okay. Handling the money, DJ on the side. That's an interesting life.
It was very tough to maneuver the two, so I was pretty inconsistent.
No, it just proves that nothing can stop you. You're an unstoppable force, actually.
Thank you.
Let's just, there's some messages coming in from our Bogart Radio app here.
Yeah.
Some guys, Masentle say that, good morning, Ronnie, and good morning to our beautiful Siphesihle with an iconic voice. Oh,
thank you.
They love the voice. So looking forward to the interview. And okay, cool. Got a couple of more questions coming through, but we're going to get to those later on.
No stress.
Man. And then, wow, singing. Of course.
Yeah.
So it's not just this, because she does sound like a radio personality.
She is a radio personality.
I am. Yeah. I like that.
No, listen, you are on your Instagram there. I was also tuned into the Instagram. You're a broadcaster. If you got an Instagram, you got a YouTube channel, whatever you do, you are a broadcaster. Yeah. No matter what it is. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It is. I see.
That's what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, quite exciting, man. So DJing, 9 to 5 career, media personality, and then have you dropped songs yet?
Yeah. So before I went to the house, I'm in a band, Touche.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I say it's a band, but we're practically a DJ duo.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been working together. I started DJing in 2017, but 2021 we decided that, let's bring our talents together. Because she's also very gifted in instruments, and just her musical ear is very great. She actually really studied music.
What does she play?
She
When
plays
you
the
guys
horn.
DJs?
No, I don't want to reveal too much, but she plays.
Why
she's
not?
Gonna,
We want to know.
I want to, drop a bit of surprises here and there, some
right,
cool.
surprises.
But she's very good. We are looking into more live performances with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's extremely talented. She studied music, unlike me.
Okay.
But we're working together, and we released a song last year. The name of the DJ duo is Touche. We released Buyagimi last year in November.
Oh, okay. When you say you're in a band, Touche, I actually thought you meant okay.
I get
But
you.
that's the name of the band.
That's the name of
All
the
right,
band. We
all
just
right,
call
all
it a
right.
band, yeah. And then
So-
we're releasing something now on the
Incredible.
18th.
What type of style of sound are you drawn to with your music?
I am drawn to Afro. Well, I'll call it house. It's house in general, but it's Afro house, Afro tech. I'm enjoying a lot of 3-step as well. So I am drawn to Afro soul. Yeah, that is where I just feel most alive.
Are you more at home behind the mic or behind the decks?
So I'm not gonna lie, for the past 5 to 7,
Yeah.
I'll say 5 years, it's been the decks. It's
Okay.
really been the decks more than the vocals, you know.
Yeah, you've been DJing for a
it's
long time.
It's been
Hey.
on and off. It's been
But it's always
been
on and off.
tricky.
for
It
the
always
DJ. Yeah,
is.
it always
Like,
is. It doesn't change,
Yeah, no, it's on and off for me, but definitely. So yeah.
No, but I'm glad that you're releasing music, and I haven't heard the music yet.
Yes.
But we're expecting anything this year?
Yeah. Something is literally dropping on the 18th of November.
I was going to play here first. I hope.
I hope.
I'm praying.
We'll make
I'm putting
sure.
it out there in the universe. I was going to play it first.
I hope so as well.
Incredible stuff, man. And you're just a bubbly human being. You just light up the room, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
Like what they're saying here on the app as well. Yeah, you can definitely download the Bogart Radio app. Let's have your messages come through on the morning tab as well, man. Exciting things happening here. I got a question here from my Cynthia as well. They say that, have you ever considered a career in radio broadcasting, and what draws you to this field?
I've always wanted to be in TV and radio, right? That is something that have been just like from my mouth to God's ears, And everything happens in its own time,
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you must make sure that you put in the hard work. So yeah, definitely, I'd love to get in. Guys, I'm leaving my CV here, by the way.
Oh,
Since
okay.
you guys are asking, yeah. The CV is here. I've left it.
Okay, your
they must go through it.
Okay, here's another interesting question as well. Are you interested in exploring acting opportunities as well? And what kind of roles or projects appeal to you if you do?
Sure, guys, I've been getting that one a lot because everyone keeps
Yeah.
saying that I should actually
come
consider
on.
acting,
Like, we'd love to watch you on the screen, to be honest.
I would love to do that. I think with the acting, I need to kind of work on my self-doubt because I experienced a lot of that even inside the house, where I just felt like I don't think I'm doing this character justice. I mean, I was acting next to people like Usud Guluva, who has a history or background of acting, and he's phenomenal. Your Nzukus, who's had a season on a Mzansi show, and she's amazing. Your Abobo, who also has. So I was like, I'm surrounded by greatness. How the hell am I going to execute this character and kill it, But everyone really fell in love with Loco when I actually did that wager task on Loco, and she's just like a criminal. She will bomb this place. That's how she
Right?
is. So I would like to actually act something more like that, something that has nothing to do with being good, just being a bit bad. Yeah, I'd
I
like
can
to.
see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
All right, cool,
pulling
man.
up in the kusheshe,
Listen, right?
leather, all black.
Mamela.
You know?
Know what? I would like to play a character that is not really me in real life at all. I like the
Yeah,
contrast.
that's actually quite fascinating, hey? Acting.
Yeah.
I also want to be in acting. I just decided right now.
What type of role would
Go
Because
you
for
of
it.
what
be
she
in?
said. But what?
What type of role would you be in?
I don't know. Me, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can do anything. I feel like I can do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if people want me acting as well. But I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I would watch that.
I would as well. Try it.
But I'm more like a Tony Stark kind of like, man.
Oh, you want to be rich on the
Of
TV.
course I want to be rich.
Yeah,
I wanna
it
be
will
rich.
suit you. You have that rich eye.
Yeah,
It'll
all
suit
the
you.
guys wearing the tie, the CEOs,
Yes.
up there,
Yes.
All right, cool, man. The time is exactly 17 minutes past the hour, 10 o'clock. And we're going to do something exciting that we always do with some of our guests that come on to join us on the show. We play a little game called Skip or spill?
Should I be scared?
Yeah, she's gonna give us the whole details. on that
Well,
one.
the skip part of it should actually, just bring you some comfort.
Okay.
Ah,
At least.
The rules of the game is basically, I'm just going to ask you a question and you'll decide if you're going to skip or spill.
Okay.
But you can't skip all of them. You need to be
Fair.
fair, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
Right, so the first one, have you ever ghosted someone after a gig or a show?
Oh no, I've never. I've never had a situation where I actually have to ghost someone, because people are not like that to me, guys.
That's awesome, dude.
Like, people are not. Maybe things will change. I hope not, but no one's like that to me. No.
I feel you. So, which Big Brother housemate irritated you the most?
Oh, I've been saying it. He knows. Muzi. I fought with him so much, and I always told him that, fam, you are so annoying. And he called me showeristi, and he called me all sorts of names. When I catch you.
funny enough, he came here and then he said the same thing, like, I'm very annoying.
He is. He knows.
He
I always
knows
tell
it's
him that,
annoying. Yes,
no, but
everyone
it's all
say-
love, he knows.
Nah, he's all love. He's a great guy, man. Great energy as well, man.
Great
He's amazing,
energy.
actually.
He has
Yeah.
such a great heart.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Ever caught feelings for someone in the house?
Feelings. What type of feelings? Define
Romance.
feelings. No.
Okay, let's move on. Have you ever said something on air or on camera
Okay, that was a
you
skip,
wish you
right?
could
Just to
take
make
back?
sure, just to conclude. Okay.
She answered.
Oh,
I answered. I said no.
okay.
Yeah,
oh,
romantic.
alright,
If she's
alright.
practicing her right to keep quiet, she'll say skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you ever said something on air or on camera that you wish you could take back?
Of course. A lot. Must I reveal?
Yeah, reveal the lie.
skip or spill?
Well, you can't leave us hanging now.
Okay, I won't leave you all hanging, but I think I was talking about how in the house we can't self-pleasure. And it just came out, guys. I did not think about it. I was just so frustrated, and I was like, oh my God, we can't even DJ here. And everyone was like, whoa. And I'm like, damn, that came out loud. Oh, Lord have mercy on me.
It was
I'm
one of
sorry.
those, I said that out
I
loud.
said out loud.
Yeah, I'm sure the season was fire. Yeah, I missed it.
So, who in the entertainment industry low-key intimidates you?
Ooh, that's a nice one. I wouldn't say, no, let me be honest. I would say intimidates because of how amazing they are and how their aura. And they just seem so inaccessible and in a way a bit unapproachable. Not because they are, but that's just how I see it. And these are just the OGs in the game. I'm talking about your Skido, your Zix Bandwini, your Black Coffees. I'm talking about, even
Even
ladies.
me, I would approach their caution as well.
Yeah, I feel like you can't just be like, hey, I'm also a DJ, I'm also a vocalist, please help me. You can't. So there's so many, even with the ladies, some really are quite intimidating. I'm talking about your lady dudes as well. The list is endless for me. I'm pretty shy, guys. I seem like I'm chacharak, but I'm pretty shy when I see certain people.
The media group, hey?
Yeah.
The us as a society in the media industry, we just really introverted, scared of people, social anxiety. It's
We
like
have
a whole
it.
trend.
It's a whole trend, and then you just kind of put on a facade to make sure that, you know what, I'm gonna be okay. But inside you're panicking.
Right?
Yeah.
So, what's one lie about you on the internet that you'd love to correct?
Lie. Man, I saw a few things. I think someone was like, I have a baby. But I think that's because in the show, I kept on saying, I miss my boys, I miss my boys. And I have 3 boys, but they're not mine. I did not birth them, guys.
You're the
They
rich
belong-
aunt.
I'm the rich aunt.
I get you. I get
So I kept
where
on saying,
you're
I miss my boys so much. I miss them. I'm so they're watching me. And I guess someone was like, oh, guys, she lied. She has 3 kids. She has. So, no, I would love to have children, though, one day. But those are my boys.
I feel you. So, who was your least favorite Big Brother challenge partner?
He's gonna hate me for this, but I'll explain later. Oh, Abobo. Abobo is a panicker like me. So imagine putting a panicker and a panicker and
Together.
I already was like, it's gonna go down. But he did so well because we had the Chillers Punch challenge, and I'm not gonna lie, I must give it to him. He actually did so well. He really fought for us. But he panics just like me. So I was already like, I hope we win, but if we don't, I'll understand because we're the same.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're like an overthinker.
I am.
Like all of us. I think all of us in this room are just overthinkers. We don't have to go.
Which is why the content is always quality. The work is quality because you think of every little
thing.
people pat
It
themselves
can
in the
work
back.
for you.
People pat themselves in the back sometimes. I just But shout out to Feroza. She does the content.
She does the
producer.
things.
She does the things.
That makes the things to be done.
So, have you ever been kicked out of a venue or a party?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I think I said
Yeah, you've
this-
got an interesting life. Yeah.
I've said this on the show before, and I think that's why I got the nicknames that I got, like Mama Kumbaya, Dr. Phil,
Mama
or Pro
Kumbaya.
Wimby. Yeah, like I'm telling you.
How-
I actually love it. It's so funny.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, that is because
Mama Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an advocate for peace.
No, I
you
was
know?
about to say, like, I'm having difficulty pronouncing your name. We should find you a nickname, but
You
it
understand?
sounds like you got lots, right?
Yeah, I do,
Wow.
and that is because I had a pretty wild life before. So now I just advocate for peace. Like I'm a
Yeah.
healer at heart. So when people are fighting and people are, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you. I'm just drawn to doing that. And of course, in an isolated environment, I did it a lot more than I would on a day-to-day normal life. You know.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
so that is something that happened there. But yes, guys, I've been kicked out of a club for fighting.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I
Fighting
fought
more.
once. They kicked the girl out, but it was my fault. I started it.
Oh, you're lucky.
Alright, cool.
They kicked all of us out. We wanted to continue outside.
Are you serious? Oh
telling
my
you.
word.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Are we done with the question?
Nope,
Okay,
two
okay,
more.
two more.
So another one is, which celeb has slid into your DMs before?
Oh, slid? No, none.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
coming, don't worry.
No, none. No, not like that. Shame. Only the housemates. We're slipping into each other's DMs, well. As the housemates. But we're not celebrities, so I don't know if that
Oh,
counts.
so you're comforting each other.
Yeah, yo.
What's happening?
What's happening? You okay?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. You're right.
That's cool. That's a nice
Okay,
one.
then
That's a
the
nice
last one is, what's something personal you revealed on Big Brother that you didn't plan to? Is it that thing that you mentioned, or is there something else?
No, it's that thing, but I also kind of like didn't plan on being as vulnerable as I was. That just happened throughout the show, you know. I didn't want to go into depth with what, guys, not to take it on the somber side, but my family went through a lot. When my parents lost everything. So a part of me was like, I don't want to reveal this. I don't think people need to know that, you know. But as the show went, I did feel the need to kind of like, let me explain this, because I feel like people have this misconception that maybe, I have a silver spoon or I grew up all right. And I actually experienced a lot of challenges that if I were to sit down one day and really go into detail, only God carried me out of those, for real. Yeah. So that is on the somber part. But on a lighter note, definitely that part. I wish I had not said that out loud, guys. It was not the one. And playing, what was that other game we played? We played the well, listen, we don't judge.
Oh,
Oi, the things that I said there, my darling, I can't take it back. It's said, it's out there now.
I feel like that's always a trick question. That one day when people play that game.
me, I will
man.
never play that game.
Really?
Yo,
You
what
will
are
judge
doing?
me.
I feel like for once, it's okay to just say the things you've done out loud and just like,
I think I'll do that when I have FU money.
I
get
actually,
you.
I think I've
get
just
you.
exposed everything. So if I was to play that game, there's nothing that
Yeah.
like what am I sharing? Like I've already shared
Right.
everything. I'm a pretty straightforward guy. Like
Nah.
it's right here. This is
Nah.
it. You
Nah.
know.
I just console myself by saying, I'm sure people have done worse than this. It's not that bad. And I just lie to myself and I just say, it can be that bad. And I keep it moving.
I
Unless
used to
you're on
like-
levels of other.
I used to like those Facebook confession pages where people are going through it and they write anonymously, and then I'd look at it and say, you see, I'm not doing that, at least.
At least. Exactly. So you just console yourself, but at
Facebook?
least.
What Facebook things are these?
But like
What?
tax confessions and stuff. People go there, they write their serious problems. You there like,
I'm judging you.
yes, I am legit. Then you go in the comments.
Yeah, by the way, I said I'm straightforward, so I'm gonna judge. I'll tell you straight from the back. I'm gonna judge you, okay? We're not doing that.
Man.
That's all we got. Because I just got a few questions here from
I
the
didn't
Bogart
skip
Radio.
any, guys.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Wow, shout out to you,
Lovely.
man. Shout out to you, man. Let's give you some horns there. Let's give you some horns there. All right, cool. Just to wrap things up, just to let you go. The time is exactly 26 minutes past. When we come back, we're going to head over to the sports. So the last question's coming from the Bogart Radio app as well. It said, what are your long-term career goals and how do you see yourself evolving?
Oh, I like that. To definitely be more present and active in the media space. I would hate to disappear, guys. That is not the goal. I'd love to obviously be in radio. I'd love television, acting, music. So a lot of people were saying, you know, girl, you are multi-talented. And thank you so much for that, guys. That makes me feel very comfortable trying everything, because sometimes you feel guilty for doing a lot of things. It's like, should I pursue everything? Should I?
And
do
you were
the
good at
radio?
everything, and you enjoy doing those things.
I really did. I really enjoyed the presenting, the emceeing, the acting, the singing, you know, so I would definitely like to venture into all of that, you know, without feeling guilty that I'm kind of doing everything. So I'm kind of happy that everyone is like, but you are multi-talented, so why not? So I mustn't overthink that part, guys.
You know, in our industry, it's actually better for you the more diversified your portfolio is, because the more stuff you can do, the more streams of income you have.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was
But
about
don't
to
you
say
also
as
feel
well.
guilty with the fact that now I am doing radio and I'm doing TV? Don't you also feel like there's also a sense of guilt that am I also not taking someone else's, like, you know, opportunity?
For me, it's different in the sense that,
Fine.
you know, some of the things come with, like, if you're doing the one thing, you expected to be able to know how to do the next thing, and you may not necessarily enjoy that thing, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, but it's part of the brand, it's part of the
brand.
industry that you're in, and it's like, but if you on radio, you must know how to do this, or you must know how to do that. So that's my experience.
That's
with
your
it.
experience with it. I don't want to lie, guys. I had this conversation a few times, and at first I was like, I want to do everything that I say I want to do, and I really want to be good at it. But at the same time, you're like, man, I also hear the chats when people are like, the influencer is now the DJ, and the DJ is now the actor, and the actor is also now the presenter.
Or the female DJ comments.
And then you understand what I'm saying, that I do look at it like that.
Welcome to 2025. Come on.
You can do everything, guys. You actually can, as long as as long as you actually put
There's
in
AI
your
now.
all.
I think the best response to it, if people are like, you're doing this, I'm like, well, you just named all the ways I make money.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like that.
But thank you for coming through so much, man.
Thank you for having me.
Had an exciting time, man. I hope the guys also did. If you guys had an exciting time, please do let us know on the Bogart Radio app as well. Just chat there. Also, tell your fans on the live, if they're still on the live, that they can download the app, and also they can catch this conversation on the catch up as well. We're going to upload it for you, man.
Thank you.
God bless you for making entertaining us, you know.
Amen.
Just
Thank you.
releasing us from our stresses on
It's
TV.
a Friday.
Yeah.
It is a Friday. No, thank you so much for having me, guys. I had an amazing time.